We just got new info on the 3.3 banner lineup, and in this video I want to talk about it in detail: who's on which phase, what kind of roles they fill, and whether or not there's any synergy between the pairs. As always with early info, keep in mind that banners have shifted before, so while this lineup looks solid right now, I'll keep an eye out and post updates if anything changes. Save up to 23% on the Casteries banner at lootbar.gg. All you need is your UID and server. The link is in the description. That said, here's how it looks at the moment. Hyacine and the HERTA are lined up for the first phase, followed by Cypher and Aglia in the second. These two pairings are pretty interesting because they both bring out some uncommon team archetypes. Starting with the first phase, we have Hyacine and the HERTA. Hyacine is a 5-star wind character on the Remembrance path, and she's more of a fast-reacting passive healer than a traditional shielder or burst healer. Her main feature is Little Ica, a summon that deals AoE wind damage and automatically heals allies when their HP drops. Because of this, Hyacine can keep the team alive without burning through skill points, which makes her especially useful in SP-tight teams. She's a great fit for HP-draining characters like Casteries, who sacrifice HP for damage. Hyacine helps maintain their health and even boosts the team's max HP with her ultimate. She scales with both speed and HP, so you'll want her acting often to keep up the healing cycle. Then there's the HERTA, a 5-star ice character from the Erudition path. She builds up interpretation stacks every time allies hit enemies, and then cashes them in with her enhanced skill and ultimate for big AoE ice damage. She's a sub-DPS that thrives in multi-target and longer fights, where she has time to ramp up. At first glance, the synergy between the two might not stand out, but it's actually quite natural. Hyacine keeps the HERTA healthy, while Little Ica's auto attacks contribute to interpretation stacks, helping the HERTA build faster. Both benefit from quick rotations and extended fights, making them well-suited for modes like Simulated Universe or Memory of Chaos. Moving on to the second phase, we've got Cypher and Aglia, a pair that leans more into niche mechanics, but offers a lot if you enjoy tactical and delayed damage gameplay. Cypher is a 5-star quantum character on the Nihility path, and she isn't there to throw out big numbers up front. Instead, she applies a mark to an enemy, then records all the damage they take, and finally detonates it as true damage with her ultimate. Since true damage ignores defense and resistances, she's particularly valuable in boss fights or content where enemies are tanky or resistant to standard damage types. On top of that, she provides a passive defense reduction, boosting your team's overall output just by being on the field. She works best with characters that hit often, multi-hitters, follow-up attackers, or summons, because every hit stacks more damage for her to unleash later. And that's where Aglia fits in. She's a 5-star lightning character on the Remembrance path, and she brings her summon, the Garment Maker, into battle. Her kit is all about marking enemies and letting the Garment Maker go to work. When it hits marked targets, it gains speed, and its damage ramps up over time. She's not explosive right away, but if you can keep her summon alive and give it a few turns, she becomes a consistent, scaling damage source. Put the two together, and the synergy is clear. Cypher helps amplify Garment Maker's output with her defense reduction, and then stores that damage for a powerful true damage detonation. They both benefit from longer fights, where you have time to build up momentum and let their mechanics take effect. So, how are you feeling about these 3.3 banners? Are you planning to pull for Hyacine, Cypher, or maybe both? Or are you holding out for someone else entirely? Let me know in the comments, and if anything about the banners does end up changing last minute, I'll make sure to post an update ASAP. Save up to 23% on the Casteries banner at lootbar.gg. All you need is your UID and server. The link is in the description.